older, we start to realize that the most valuable things in life aren't the ones we can buy. They aren't found in bank accounts, luxury cars, or big houses. Instead, the greatest treasures of old age are the ones that bring deep joy, peace, and fulfillment, things that no amount of money can replace. But how many of these treasures do you truly have? In this video, we're going to uncover 5 of the most precious treasures in old age, the things that matter most when everything else fades away. These treasures are what make life rich, meaningful, and deeply satisfying. And those who recognize their value early on are the ones who truly enjoy their later years. Whether you're already embracing these gifts or realizing there's still time to cultivate them, this video will help you see what truly matters. Stay with me until the end, because the more of these treasures you hold on to, the happier and more fulfilled your life will be. And if you're missing any of them, don't worry. It's never too late to start building a life full of health, love, wisdom, peace, and legacy. Now let's get started. Number 1, health and mobility. One of the greatest treasures in old age is something many people take for granted until it begins to fade. Good health and the ability to move freely, it's not just about living longer. It's about being able to enjoy life without constant pain or limitations. When your body allows you to walk, stretch, stand up without discomfort, and go about your day without struggle, you hold on to one of the most valuable gifts of aging. Doctors and researchers all agree, staying active is the key to preserving mobility. Movement keeps joints lubricated, muscles strong, and circulation flowing. But many people slow down in retirement, thinking they should take it easy. The truth is, the less you move, the harder it becomes to stay mobile. That's why those who prioritize exercise, even in simple ways like walking, stretching, or swimming, often find themselves healthier and more independent for much longer. That's exactly what happened to Roger, a 78-year-old man who spent his career working in an office. After retiring, he fell into a routine of watching TV, sitting for hours and avoiding exercise because he thought rest was more important. But as time passed, he found himself struggling to get up from chairs. His knees ached constantly, and walking even short distances became tiring. It wasn't until he started a simple habit of daily morning walks and light stretching that he noticed a difference. Within months, he felt more energetic, his joints hurt less, and he regained confidence in his body's ability to move. Good health isn't just about exercise. It's also about what you put into your body. Eating nutrient-rich foods, staying hydrated, and maintaining a balanced diet help keep inflammation down and energy levels up. Many retirees who struggle with mobility don't realize how much their diet affects their joints, muscles, and overall vitality. Foods high in sugar and processed ingredients can make aches and pains worse, while fresh, whole foods provide the nutrients. The body needs to function at its best. Sleep is another major factor. Many older adults underestimate the power of rest and recovery. Quality sleep helps the body repair itself, strengthens the immune system, and keeps the mind sharp. Poor sleep, on the other hand, can lead to fatigue, reduced coordination, and even higher risks of injury. Developing healthy sleep habits, like keeping a regular bedtime and avoiding screens before bed, can make a world of difference in how the body feels each day. But perhaps the most overlooked part of staying healthy in old age is listening to your body. Many people ignore small warning signs: stiffness in the morning, shortness of breath, or frequent fatigue until they become bigger problems. Regular checkups, staying proactive about health concerns, and making small adjustments before issues escalate can help prevent unnecessary suffering. Those who prioritize prevention over reaction often find themselves enjoying more freedom and mobility for years to come. The ability to wake up and move without pain is one of life's greatest treasures. It's what allows you to travel, visit family, enjoy hobbies, and live independently. The more you care for your body now, the more it will support you in the years to come. Health isn't just about adding years to your life. It's about adding life to your years. Number 2, deep relationships. One of the most valuable treasures in old age isn't something you can hold in your hands. It's the people who stand by your side. The relationships you build over a lifetime, the love you share with family and friends, and the deep connections you nurture all become more precious than anything money can buy. As the years go by, it's not the things we own that bring us comfort. It's the people who truly know us, who care about us, and who make life feel meaningful. Yet too many people take relationships for granted, assuming they will always be there. But time moves quickly, and if we don't actively maintain these bonds, they can slowly fade away. Many retirees find themselves feeling lonelier than expected, realizing too late that they didn't put enough effort into keeping close connections strong. The truth is, friendships and family ties require attention, just like anything else in life. They need nurturing, communication, and presence, not just in big moments, but in the small, everyday interactions that truly strengthen relationships. That's exactly what happened to George, a 75-year-old man who spent most of his career focused on work. He always planned to spend more time with family once he retired, but by the time he finally slowed down, he realized he had grown distant from his children and old friends. Calls became less frequent, and gatherings felt less natural. He found himself regretting the years he let slip by. But instead of staying stuck in that regret, he made a decision to start reaching out. He began calling his kids regularly, setting up small get-togethers with old friends, and even joining a community group. Over time, his relationships grew stronger, and he found that the effort was worth more than anything he had once prioritized over them. Having people to laugh with, share memories with, and lean on during difficult times is what gives life its richness. It's not just about having people around. It's about having real, meaningful connections. These relationships don't just make life more enjoyable, they also contribute to better health. Studies show that seniors with strong social ties tend to live longer, stay mentally sharper, and experience lower levels of stress and depression. Human connection is a necessity, not just a luxury. Maintaining deep relationships doesn't have to be complicated. It starts with simple acts, picking up the phone, sending a message, making time for face-to-face conversations. Sometimes relationships require forgiveness, letting go of old grudges, or making the first move, even when it feels uncomfortable. But those who actively invest in their relationships often find that the rewards far outweigh the effort. As we age, the value of relationships only increases. The happiest retirees are the ones who recognize that people, not possessions, are what truly make life rich. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 3, a clear mind and lifelong learning. One of the greatest treasures in old age is the ability to think clearly, stay curious, and continue learning. The mind is like a muscle. It needs to be challenged, exercised, and engaged to stay strong. Many people believe that growing older naturally leads to mental decline, but in reality, it's inactivity that weakens the brain. Those who continue to learn, explore new ideas, and challenge themselves often stay sharp, confident, and mentally strong well into their later years. For many retirees, work provided constant mental stimulation, solving problems, making decisions, learning new skills, and engaging with different people. But when retirement begins, that daily challenge disappears. Without something to actively engage the brain, it's easy to slip into routines that don't require much thought, leading to slower thinking, memory lapses, and even feelings of disconnection from the world. The good news? Just like physical exercise strengthens the body, mental exercise strengthens the brain. That's exactly what happened to Margaret, a 72-year-old woman who had always been a quick thinker. She assumed retirement would be relaxing, but after a few years of watching TV, doing crossword puzzles, and repeating the same routines, she noticed her memory wasn't as sharp. She struggled to recall names, conversations felt harder to follow, and she often forgot small details. Instead of accepting this as just part of aging, she decided to challenge her brain again. She started learning Spanish, took up painting, and joined a discussion group where she debated current events. Within months, she felt sharper, more confident, and more engaged with the world around her. Doctors and researchers agree, lifelong learning is one of the best ways to keep the mind strong. Reading books, engaging in deep conversations, solving puzzles, or even picking up a new skill keeps the brain active and helps prevent cognitive decline. The happiest retirees are often those who never stop learning, whether it's through travel, new hobbies, or simply staying curious about the world. Social engagement is also key. Conversations, debates, and intellectual discussions keep the mind flexible. Those who regularly interact with others, share ideas, and challenge their own thinking often stay mentally sharp for much longer. But those who withdraw from social and intellectual engagement tend to feel their world shrinking, both mentally and emotionally. One of the simplest ways to protect brain health is to make learning a daily habit. This doesn't mean going back to school. It means staying curious, embracing challenges, and seeking out new experiences. It could be as simple as trying a new recipe, watching a documentary, playing an instrument, or even discussing a new topic with friends. The more the mind is challenged, the stronger it becomes. A sharp, engaged mind is one of life's most precious treasures. It gives you confidence, independence, and the ability to stay connected to the world around you. And the best part, it's never too late to start strengthening it. Number 4, emotional peace and gratitude. One of the most overlooked but powerful treasures in old age is emotional peace. Many people spend their younger years chasing success, wealth, or approval, only to realize later that none of those things guarantee happiness. True contentment comes from within, from letting go of past regrets, finding joy in the present, and appreciating what life has given rather than focusing on what's missing. Those who embrace this mindset experience greater happiness, less stress, and a deeper sense of fulfillment in their later years. Yet for many retirees, emotional peace doesn't come easily. Some carry regret over things they wish they had done differently. Others hold on to resentment from past conflicts or disappointments. And many struggle with worry about their health, finances, or the future. Left unchecked, these emotions can weigh heavily, making it difficult to enjoy life's simple pleasures. But the happiest retirees aren't the ones with perfect lives. They're the ones who learn how to let go, forgive, and focus on gratitude. That's exactly what happened to Eleanor, a 79-year-old woman who spent much of her life feeling bitter about past mistakes. She had regrets about career choices, lost friendships, and things she wished she had done differently. For years, these thoughts followed her, making it hard to fully enjoy the present. But one day she made a conscious decision. Instead of focusing on what went wrong, she would focus on what was right. She started writing down 3 things she was grateful for each morning, reconnecting with people she once lost touch with, and letting go of old anger that no longer served her. Slowly, she found herself smiling more, feeling lighter, and enjoying each day in a way she never had before. Studies have shown that practicing gratitude can actually rewire the brain to focus more on positive emotions. Those who actively appreciate what they have, instead of dwelling on what they lack, experience lower levels of stress, improved mental health, and even better physical well-being. The simple act of reflecting on the good in life, whether it's good health, loving relationships, or even the beauty of a quiet morning, has the power to transform one's entire outlook. Forgiveness is another key to emotional peace. Holding on to anger, resentment, or grudges only hurts the person carrying them. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting or excusing the past. It means choosing not to let it control your present. Those who release emotional burdens often find that they feel lighter, freer, and more at peace with themselves and others. The happiest retirees understand that true wealth isn't in possessions, it's in peace of mind. They recognize that every day is a gift, and they make a conscious effort to find joy in the little things. Whether it's laughing with a friend, watching the sunset, or simply taking a deep breath and appreciating life, these small moments add up to a life well lived. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 5, a legacy of meaning. As we move through life, we start to realize that the most lasting treasure isn't what we own, it's what we leave behind. A true legacy isn't measured in wealth or possessions, but in the impact we have on others. It's the wisdom we share, the kindness we show, the relationships we nurture, and the values we pass on to future generations. Those who focus on building a meaningful legacy often find that their later years are not just fulfilling, but deeply rewarding. Many retirees spend their lives working hard, raising families, and accumulating experiences. Yet as they grow older, they begin to ask themselves, what will I be remembered for? Some look back and realize they wish they had shared more of their knowledge, helped more people, or contributed more to their communities. The good news is, it's never too late to shape your legacy. In fact, some of the most meaningful contributions happen later in life, when wisdom and experience are at their peak. That's exactly what happened to Walter, an 81-year-old man who spent most of his life focused on his career. In retirement, he realized that while he had built financial security, he hadn't built much connection with the people around him. Instead of dwelling on regret, he decided to do something about it. He started mentoring young professionals in his field, sharing the lessons he had learned over the years. He wrote down stories from his life to pass on to his grandchildren. He found small ways to help his neighbors and contribute to his community. Over time, he discovered that his greatest joy wasn't in what he had achieved, but in what he could give to others. Leaving a legacy doesn't mean you have to do something grand. It's about small, meaningful actions that leave a lasting impression. It could be teaching a grandchild an important lesson, volunteering for a cause you care about, or simply being a source of kindness and encouragement to those around you. Even sharing life advice, documenting family history, or expressing appreciation for the people in your life can make a lasting impact. One of the most powerful ways to shape a legacy is to be intentional about how you spend your time. Those who make an effort to inspire, teach, and lift others up often find that their later years are the most meaningful of all. They realize that life isn't just about what we take, it's about what we give. A meaningful legacy is one of the most precious treasures of old age. It ensures that even after we're gone, our influence lives on, in the lessons we taught, the kindness we showed, and the love we gave. And the best part? It's never too late to start building a legacy that truly matters. Final thoughts. As we reach the later years of life, it becomes clear that the most valuable treasures are not the ones we can buy, but the ones we cultivate over time. Good health, meaningful relationships, a sharp mind, emotional peace, and a lasting legacy. These are the things that truly make life rich. While material possessions may fade, these treasures remain, shaping the way we experience every moment and leaving an impact that extends beyond our own lifetime. Take a moment to reflect. How many of these treasures do you already have? Which ones are you still working toward? The good news is it's never too late to protect your health, strengthen relationships, keep learning, find peace, and build a legacy that matters. No matter your age or circumstances, every small step you take toward these treasures makes your life more fulfilling and meaningful. If today's video has reminded you of something important, take action. Call an old friend, go for a walk, learn something new, or take a moment to appreciate what you already have. Life is meant to be lived fully, and the more we embrace these treasures, the richer our years become. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.